How's it going, guys? Welcome to the FG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for Scream 7. Guys, this is a part of our Attack of the franchise where we are covering all the Scream movies leading up to this review of Scream 7. But also, guys, I appeared on my buddy's podcast talking about all things Scream 7, and I took on the Total Recall Horror Champion in a trivia match, Brendan from Our Life in Horror. Did I win? Did I lose? You guys should go check it out. We were also joined by Mr. Jose Plus, and you guys should go check it out. Jose's a great dude. Brendan's a great dude. Gio is an awesome dude. He's the host, so I gotta bump him up a little bit higher. I will link all their channels down below and a link to the podcast. Go over there, say hi, tell them VFG sent you. Now let's get right into this review. So this is how I'm gonna do this. I have some deep criticisms of this movie. I am not a boycotter. I do stand with Melissa Barrera, but I am not a boycotter of this in any shape or form. This movie has problems. If you're walking out of this movie, and I've seen some people talk about this movie that are like looking into this movie to try to pump this movie up, it's not there. Now, the director, I believe, is Kevin Williamson. Yes, Kevin Williamson, who is the creator of these characters. He's the writer. He's the writer on this. You're supposed to know your character. You do not know your characters. You totally misrepresented who your characters are. Now, I will state this. I will give them a little leeway because of the fact that Melissa Barrera supposedly got kicked off the third film, which she said in an interview she was only ever contracted to do 2 movies. Take anything I hear on the internet with a grain of salt. Jenna Ortega also left, possibly withstanding with Melissa Barrera, but also had Wednesday scheduling conflicts. Here are my criticisms for this movie. It is a clear through line, and yes, this is going to be spoilerific. It is a clear through line that they are like throwing away everything Woodsboro and basically saying, look guys, I know you want Stu in this. This is all I'm going to give you, and stop asking for it. Stu's dead. You guys are dumb. Which I think is a slap in the face to the fans. One thing I did like, the through line of passing trauma onto other people through your trauma. That is very much a key thing in this, which I really did like. Pushing, like, seeing how Gail got fucked up in her screams and then dealing with that, I think was a good idea. Criticism. The ending of this movie, why would anybody give a shit? Some crazed fan who read a book, killed her husband, and then got 2 morons to help her fucking do Scream shit again? Like, that's fucking stupid. And then killed her own kid? That's fucking stupid. Another criticism. These guys aren't magical beings like Jason, like Freddy, like all those characters. Picking up a human body who is prone on the ground because he's been stabbed multiple times by the head, slipping him onto a keg handle is, in this world, physically impossible. You are not going to be able to do that by one person. Not a fucking chance, unless you're goddamn Hulk fucking Hogan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, somebody like that. Andre the fucking Giant would have had an easier time doing that. That shit was stupid. Yes, it makes for a great visual. He's got the beer and the blood coming out of his mouth. But that was just fucking dumb. Another criticism. Killed every one of her friends. So who comes back in the next one? Oh, we're going to get the twins again? The twins shouldn't even been in this movie, because it had nothing to do with the 2 characters that they were attached to. But now they're attached to Gale. And I like the twins, don't get me wrong, I like the twins. This movie was bad writing, and I will say because probably due to the rewrites that they wanted to go for. I get that, and I understand that. But you can clearly see it in this movie that it's bad writing. And if you're a Scream fan and you don't care about any of that stuff, cool, more power to you. I love a good slasher that I don't gotta think about anything and just sit there and enjoy some fucking thing killing other things. That's really awesome, and I dig that. But if you're somebody who actually enjoys a good plot, this movie did not have it in any shape or form. This movie was basically a throwaway. This is, if I ranked them, this movie's the last. 3's better than this movie. At least that had a plot. This has no plot whatsoever. At least a plot that anybody should give a fuck about. I do want to say I am a fan of the Scream franchise, but I am not going to let a movie come out and not give it its proper criticisms or give it all the flowers it needs. I have a very sneaky suspicion that Gail and Sydney are done, and the daughter is going to take this over, which she's not memorable and or a possibility. You never set it up in any movie that she would have a 19-year-old daughter. She just shit one of these out, hyper-grew it, and there it is. That's another reason of bad writing. Refrigerated her kids. Oh, they're in Colorado with their auntie and grandmother. Why didn't the killers go after the kids and the auntie and the grandmother? That would have gave it more thing. Why not? Oh, because we got to refrigerate them. Maybe we'll use them down the road. Again, bad writing. Bad writing. But I love me some Ghostface. I love it. You could have done better. You rushed it, and I understand you have a deadline. Studios are fucking assholes. But you could have done better. What are the ratings for Scream 7? Letterboxd has it at a 2.4 out of 5. Rotten Tomatoes has it at a 34 critic score and a 78 audience score. IMDb has it at a 6.0 out of 10. But where does this lie on my 5-star bloody scale? The story is a 2. The cinematography is a 3.5. The characters are a 3. The design is a 3, which brings our total to 2.875. Guys, let me know down below, did you enjoy Scream 7? Do you agree with my criticisms of this movie? I'd sure love to hear it. Give us a big like and a big subscribe. Thank you so very much, and I will see you in my next review. Bye.